Did you know that Ethiopians eat raw meat? I mean raw and uncooked meat. Fresh meat that is gotten from the abattoir. An Ethiopian will just dip it inside a sauce and eat it. Have you ever seen them do so? Now watch this video below and see Ethiopians eating raw meat. It is part of the culture in Ethiopia to eat raw meat. How did they come about this culture? It was a survival tactic for Ethiopians. In 16th century, there was a war between Ethiopians and Somalia. Some people said it was between Ethiopians and Italians. So I cannot really place exactly whom they fought the war with. But the war was referred to as Abyssinian, that's Adal War. Because of the war, the Ethiopian soldiers were hiding from their opponents during the war. And if they get meat to eat, instead of them cooking the meat to eat, they decided to eat the meat raw. Why were they doing so? Because boiling the meat, the fire in which they use in boiling the meat, will send signal to their camp. So it was a survival tactic in Ethiopia, because instead of them cooking the meat, they don't want fire signal, they decided to eat the meat raw. After the war, before you know, it became a culture, it became part of Ethiopians that they eat raw meat. In restaurants, in supermarkets in Ethiopia, we see Ethiopians eating raw meat. If you go to Ethiopian restaurant today, you will see the raw meat. Would you want to try one? And someone may ask this question, is it healthy to eat raw meat? The answer is no. It is not healthy to eat raw meat. But that's not for an Ethiopian, because medically, a medical doctor was asked in Ethiopia, what are the dangers of eating this raw meat? And he said that dangers of eating this raw meat can lead to parasites like tapeworm, hookworm, E. coli in the stomach. Oftentimes, Ethiopians fall sick and they go to hospital and they ask them, have you been eating raw meat? And they will say yes, they've been eating. And the doctor tells them that the cause of your sickness is because of the raw meat you are eating. The person will say, give me my medication. And after taking the medications, the person will go back to eating raw meat. So it's like a culture for them to eat raw meat. Will you be traveling to Ethiopia to try this delicious delicacy? I know some of us would want to try it. Would you want to try raw meat when you get to Ethiopia? Drop your opinion in the comment section.
Look at her. She wants to even feed her mom. Yeah. Why is her mom doing like that? Her mom, she gives her brother. Will you be trying this?